Okay, let's try to get this thing back together, all its parts. Then I'll start working on the speakers. Okay, let's see if it works. Let's give it a test. Definitely on. Even the stereo light's on. Probably need a better antenna or a better signal. There we go. Let's see what it looks like with the display when it gets on there. That's much better than it was before. Nice and bright. Thought about adding a third light to the middle of it, but I think that's present around just fine. Cool. It would appear the pots are not crackly, scratchy, and knocking out the channels anymore. Especially the balance. The balance was the one that if you moved it a little bit, it could wipe out one channel or the other. And it looks good. Okay, if you're with me before on these speakers, somebody did kind of a hack job. They just wrapped wire around the terminals on the inside and then fashioned some really cheap stuff, and I think made their own connection. I really don't know. But in an attempt to kind of bling this up and kind of have that 70s vinyl wood paneling, macrame on the wall, maybe a light organ sitting next to it, I'm going to use this stuff. Again, from old trailer hitch wiring that I picked up in a box. Because, I don't know, it just screams 70s to me. I'm going to use this. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I have some old trailer wire to make some antennas and speaker cable connections. So I think I'm going to do that. No other use for this. Just came in a box of goodies I collected up. So, yeah. Now to make something for the other side here, the connections for the speaker, which are nicely labeled, minus and plus. But as before, there was just wire wrapped around these. All I did was unwrap it. Okay, remember this thing had no screws in it whatsoever. So I have like 1,000 of these things that came out of an old Sony projection TV that gave up the ghost, and I took it apart and saved all the screws and parts. So I think I'm going to use these to fill in the holes. Seem to fit right. So we're going to go with that. Apparently that screw hole has a broken screw in it. Got another one over here too. First, let's make an antenna for the radio. Better than just the hunk of wire I stuck in it before. Here's the finished project. All cleaned up, gussied up, inside and out. All the knobs and everything polished. Lights replaced. Speakers completed and fixed. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, it's gonna work. Cool. Stereo light functions. That looks a lot brighter. And you can actually see the lights for the 8-track tape player now. And they all work. Cool. That is not on tape. Yay. Good thing I can pull something off the bench for another project coming up, I guess, when I get a chance. That's two things with one stone here. I can test to see if this works with the phono stage and if this will play a record. If I can remember how to do it. Right now I have to help it. Oh, it's playing.
A few moments later.
Yay! You know what? I bet this is just a phono input and doesn't have a proper phono stage in it. I bet it's looking for an amp. Ah! Well, I have to crank it so high. But it works, and so does that. I should go find an amp. Do I have one? Of course I do. I always do. So I had a thought. Since I've been working on the budget 70s Centrex by Pioneer TH303, I started thinking about the 70s. And what did everybody in the 70s have from Radio Shack? A light organ. So I thought, maybe I could make a light organ for this piece. So it's my new shop radio, because why not? Just have to keep clean now. And I thought, I have some pieces and parts with some glass, and I thought maybe I could figure out some way to turn these into an interesting offbeat RGB music sensing light organ. I think I'll give it a try.